Finland is a country that has been praised for its happiness, education, and quality of life. Supposedly founded in 1917 after splitting from the Russian Empire during the Bolshevik Revolution, Finland has over 5 million people and major urban centers like Helsinki and Tampere. But none of that is true. Finland is a hologram. Welcome to Knowledge Bay. So Finland is actually a large series of mechanical devices projecting a hologram on Earth to create the illusion of a beautiful 130,000 square miles. This has been done none other by the United States Department of Defense. With the United States' huge influence, especially over the Western world, this was easily accomplished. But how is this even possible? So the first 20 years of the 20th century were very rough for Imperial Russia. They were clearly on the decline and people were absolutely disgusted with the government. They got behind this German guy named Lenin to support revolution, giving more rights to the people. And when you work 12 hours a day, every day, for a little to no pay in horrible working conditions, with no way to lift yourself out of poverty or away from poverty, some change sounds amazing. But these new guys were commies, and the United States didn't like this. So they sent in their people to help the royal Russians against the communist Russians during the Civil War. Eventually, it was too much for the royals, and they fled west and a little bit north to Finland. Finland's regional government was already trying to get out of the empire since they saw their personal union with the new Russia as no longer being legitimate. But the Americans made a deal with them. Let the loyalists stay in Finland, and you'll be independent. Finland gladly accepted. But the Russian loyalists had their own motives: overthrow the inferior Finnish government and make a new Russian empire in Northern Europe. This was what the Finnish Civil War was all about. America saw this, and since they were already in the area because of Germany and Austria, they decided to intervene. This intervention went nowhere, so the military pretty much said just blow it up. And that's exactly what they did. 95% of the population died and the other 5% were in shambles. The United States Fed did not give authorization for this, and they were all freaking out about what to do. So they decided to create the largest cover-up in human history and cover 130,000 square miles with a hologram. And with the remaining 5% of the Finnish population, the United States decided to brainwash all of them into believing they were robots and programmed to cover up the secret, and followed up with doing this with their descendants as well. That's also why you don't see a lot of really famous people from Finland. It's kind of tucked away there while the other Nordic countries lead the way. The Americans could never let this secret come out. Imagine how detrimental this would be to the US's reputation on the world stage and how people would be rioting in the streets at home. Because of Europe's rapid development in the wake of the recovery period after World War II, the US gave the Finnish people artificial brain cells so they could keep up with the rest of Europe, which is why Finland is seen as one of the best countries in the world. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing since 91% of people who watch the channel are not subscribed. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below and have a nice day.